This one is for the boys who are struggling with the way they look, with what the media tells them they're supposed to look like, with the boys in the magazines and the pictures of Taylor Lautner on every girl's wall. This is for the boys who are struggling because they don't have a six-pack, or V-lines, or a perfect smile, or a lot of money. This is for the boys who self-harm, for the boys who take blades and razors and lighters and scalpels to their skin, for the ones that bite and punch and nip and tug until their skin is raw and bright red. This is for the boys that media ignores because boys don't go through problems. Boys don't worry about the way they look. Boys are fine. We don't have to worry about our boys. We don't have to worry about the girls, which isn't true. This is for the boys who are ignored by people who are looking to help others, because boys don't need help. Boys are tough, and they're the stronger sex, and they're not allowed to break down every once in a while, and they're not allowed to be hurt. This is for the boys who will cry themselves to sleep every night, wondering why they can't just look like this person, or why they can't be better, why they can't be perfect the way that people tell them that they have to be. And when they wake up in the morning and they go to school, they won't tell anybody. No matter how many times they cry or how many times they hurt themselves, they won't tell anyone, because boys aren't supposed to be weak. And being in pain and hurting yourself and, just being afraid is being weak. This is for the boys who are afraid every single day of their lives, for their safety, for who they are, and what they stand for. This is for the boys who are terrified that because of their beliefs, or their sexuality, or their looks, they will be prosecuted. This is for the boys who know that beyond a shadow of a doubt, when they go to school in the morning, they will be laughed at by somebody because of the way they look, or because of their sexuality, or their own orientation, or whatever it is. This is for the boys who live in fear and who are terrified that they're alone, because nobody else seems to say that they have problems. No other boys will come up to you and be like, hey, I'm worried about the way I look, or I think I'm getting an eating disorder because I'm trying to drop all of this weight off myself. No boys will come up to you, and no boys will have a conversation about this stuff. And therefore, a lot of guys that are going through this stuff feel completely alone, because they were mentioned, and it's always the girls, and whenever it's talked about, it's always the girls that are having problems, and it's not the guys, and that's not true. This is for the boys who are going through a lot and who don't believe their worth, who think that they are only as good as their body looks, or they're only as good as much muscle as they have. They are only as good as the media says that they are. And this is for the boys who believe those lies.